Hi guys, and welcome to Ruslan Budakovrealty with Realty One Group Central. Getting ready to do the final post use and occupancy walkthrough for 26 Armand Lane in Aberdeen, New Jersey. It's a beautiful day as usual. Every time I'm in Strathmore, Aberdeen, it just seems like it's nice and sunny, and I love it. But what I wanted to do is I wanted to give just a quick overview of use and occupancy. So during the last 2 years in a high seller's market, there was a concept of offering use and occupancy. Basically, the buyer in one of the offer terms would offer use and occupancy for a period of time, and usually it goes up to 60 days if the owner is financing a property with a bank. Basically, what it gives seller, it gives them the ability to find a home they're looking for and to potentially have an opportunity to move there as well. And sometimes they're already in the process of purchasing their new property, the seller, and they just need a little bit of time to get their things together and move them, and this gives them a graceful period to do that. And this was a great option in the last 2 years. It is still being exercised. We're still at multiple offers for desired homes, even though the market is shifting, but the inventory is still low. So a little bit of an update on the market as well. Guys, I just realized that I forgot to mention something big. One of the biggest concerns for use and occupancy, is very important to mention, is that buyers are at times concerned with use and occupancy because during that time they're concerned that something might happen to the house. The home might get damaged. Or as they're moving out, they might bend up the corners of the walls or scratch up the floors. And usually that's why there's two walkthroughs. There's the first walkthrough at the closing, or right before the closing, and the second one right before the keys to the house are given to the buyer, and right after the seller finally moves out. And that is protected. If anything is damaged in a home, if it's anything big, then there's still an insurance policy on a home from the seller, the original insurance policy, and a lot of times they have to get an additional insurance policy to cover this grace period, and also add the buyer as a second insured, so they're covered. And then on top of that, there's money in escrow just in case there are little damages, let's say just like I mentioned, scratches on the floor or scratches on the walls or anything else. There's money in escrow held, and at that final walkthrough, if the buyer is satisfied, then the money gets released to the seller, and everything moves forward from that. The transaction is fully closed. If there is some kind of a damage, then there's basically a conversation to cover that damage and take that money out of escrow. So it is covered. So it's not a scary thing, but it's a great tool for both buyers and sellers. For buyer, to be more attractive to the seller that needs this grace period, and to the seller, this is a great tool for you to go out, buy a home, look for a home, and put your existing home on a market, and have that period to move out gracefully into your new home. Once again, any questions, please let me know. Pleasure shooting these videos for you guys as always, and we'll shoot another one soon. Have a beautiful day. Ciao.